This week is the week you've all been waiting for. Yes, I'm finally playing against Prime Train. Yarrawonga Pigeons versus Wang Rovers this weekend. So it's me versus Prime Train, and I'm so excited to finally play against him. It's going to be a massive game against the Wangaratta Rovers. They are a bloody good team. They just knocked off top of the ladder Wodonga Bulldogs, who hadn't lost the game all year. And even last year, we were undefeated. We went 5 games in a row winning or something, and then we were 38 points up into the last quarter, and then they come over and beat us in the last quarter. They kicked like 7 goals unanswered, and they ended up beating us by 3 points last year. And then we went on to play them in a prelim final that year, and we only just got over the line. And honestly, I played one of my better games that game. I think I kicked 3 goals in the prelim final, and that got us through to a grand final. I've seen Prime Train's been getting a lot of heat lately, and I honestly can't stand it. Like, he inspires so many young kids to get out there and chase their dreams. And honestly, like, if I was 13 or 14 growing up with that stuff, it would have inspired me so much. And who knows how good or how bad I could have been if I had someone like that to follow and watch along with. So honestly, like, all the death threats and like the abuse he gets yelled at is uncalled for. Obviously, playing footy, there's always going to be hecklers. Like, you could be the worst player on the team, you could be the best player on the team. There's always going to be hecklers, and most of it's pretty funny. But once you're going out and telling someone to go kill themselves, like, stuff like that is too far, and you should be getting around him. Like, he's out there putting himself out there. Tall poppy syndrome is terrible in Australia. We should be getting around each other a lot more in Australia, because we're so far behind when it comes to that sort of stuff. But anyway, that's enough about that. I am so keen to play this weekend because it's been 2 weeks since we played our last game, so I'm fresh and ready to go. We've got 2 massive ins this week, but that also means we've got 2 big outs this week. So Mark Wiley, honestly, probably been our best player for the year so far. He's gone out because he's got a calf issue, I think, and he just needed 1 more week to rest up. And also, Harry Wheeler got reported, I think, last time we played, so yeah, against Myrtleford, and he's unfortunately missing a game due to that. That means we've got 2 ins, and the big one is Michael Gibbons. You might know the name. He played 47 games for Carlton and kicked 35 goals. He also won a VFL premiership at Williamstown in the VFL, and he got best on that day. And he's also won 2 league best and fairest medals in the VFL in 2016 and 2018 before he got picked up by Carlton. He's an absolute superstar, gun player, gun bloke, and he's going to be a massive in this week. He played round 1 this year, but he hurt his calf, and he's only finally got it right. So he's going to be playing this week. And then we've also got Whooper Irvine, who's just come back from an injury. Hasn't played a game for the club this year, but I played with him back at Tungamar many years ago. We played a lot of footy together in my junior footy career, and he is an absolute gun. Played plenty of bushies growing up. He was a chance to get drafted, but unfortunately, he didn't. He's in this week. He's going to be a massive in. But that's enough about us. Wang Rovers has some absolute gun players, and Sam Murray is one of them. But yeah, you might know his name, Sam Murray. He played for Collingwood. I think he played like 10 games for Collingwood. Then there was a bit of a scandal there, so he ended up getting delisted. But he's averaging about 35 disposals, I think, off the back flank. Yeah, he's an absolute gun. He's their coach. And there's a few other good players for the Wang Rovers, so it's going to be an all-around good game. I know you all are going to want to compare me to Prime Train, but honestly, there is no comparison there. Like, he's a gun, has his own fitness business, he gets to work out and do what he wants. Like, he's absolutely got his life figured out. He's killing it at the moment. So he's going to be fitter, like, he's going to be so much probably better than me, which is I'm okay with. I work a full-time job. I don't live that lifestyle. Hopefully one day I can get there where I can make this my job. But at the moment, I still work 5 days a week, 11 hours a day. So I'm working 55 hours a week. I go to the gym Monday, Wednesdays for an hour a night. So I'm still putting in the work to play Ovens and Murray footy because it is a very high standard league. But I don't get to put in as much work as some of the other players. I go to footy training Tuesday, Thursday. Fridays I go for a bit of a walk and loosen up the body. But yeah, honestly, I'm just a country footballer that's grown up here. Try my best. I do what I can because I love playing the best level of footy I can, which is for me is the Ovens and Murray League. So that's where I'm playing. But yeah, don't expect me to be as good as him or better than him. Like, it's a hard role to play a small forward. Ask him. He plays the same role. So one day it's your day, the next 2 days it's not your day. Anyway, that's that. Like, Don't expect me to be the gun, but I'll try my best, I tell you that. So it's time for me to go have dinner. I've got some carbonara there. Get the carbs in before the game tomorrow. So I'm going to go eat that now, and I'm going to show you how delicious it is.
What did he say?
Look how good that carbonara looks. I cannot wait to tuck into that. I'm going to smash that down, and then we're going to watch the footy. Absolutely smash down that carbonara. Plenty of pasta, so plenty of carbs. Pretty full now. Going to kick back, watch the footy, put like a 37 leg multi on and lose it by 1 leg. So I'll see you when I go to bed. Righto, it's like 9:20 something. It's 9:22, if you can see that. 9:22, and I'm absolutely buggered. I am so tired. I've been working 6 a.m. till 5 p.m. every day this week, so I'm pretty exhausted. I'm gonna hop into bed, might watch a bit of the footy on my laptop until I fall asleep. But yeah, I need to get plenty of rest tonight because I haven't had much rest this week. Feeling pretty drained. So hopefully I get a good night's sleep tonight and I'm well rested for tomorrow's game because it's a huge game for our club. We really need to win this game tomorrow to set us up for the rest of the season. But yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now. Good night, and I'll see you all in the morning. Yo!
The next day.
Good morning. It is about 8:10 this morning, and I had over 9 hours sleep, so I'm feeling so good. That was one of the best sleeps I've had in a long time, and I cannot wait to play today. It's been so long since I last played, it feels like, so I'm so keen to get into it. But I'm going to get up and have a quick shower now, and then I'm going to show you what I'm having for brekkie before my game. So I'll see you in a minute. Yo! Righto, I've just got it out of the shower, and I've made up some breakfast. And my pre-game breakfast for this week is going to be bananas, wheat bix, and a bit of honey because I'm a sweet tooth. Instead of sugar, add honey. It'll change your life. Absolutely delicious. Gonna smash this. No coffee for breakfast this morning. Drinking plenty of water because it's gonna be very hot today. But I might get a coffee on my way into town because I'm gonna go in early to Wang because I want to go in and buy a GoPro this week because I want to do some post-match interviews for you guys. Especially if we win. If we win, I'm going to do some post-match interviews, maybe with our coach, Stevie Johnson, the former Geelong champion. Might get Gibbo behind the camera. I'll see how we go. I'm going to smash this down, and then I'm going to show you exactly what I take to each game each week and a few of my game day rituals. So make sure you stick around to see that. Alright, I'm going to run you through what I take in my footy bag to every game. So I've got the nice custom designed Yarrawonga footy bag, got the name, got the number. That is absolutely sexy. Then what do we got in here? We'll open her up. Then you got your footy boots. And I tell you what, these boots are hanging on by a thread. I've got the Nike Tempos. And look at this right boot. It is falling apart. And I don't know why it's my right boot because I've never ever used my right foot in my life. I don't think I've ever used this footy boot. It's just there because you have to wear two. The left footy boot is what I use. It's pretty well worn too. And I've only had these for like half a footy season. So I don't know why they're falling apart so easily. But what boots should I get next? Let me know in the comments what you run with or what you reckon I should get next. Because I reckon these are the last game I'm going to be able to wear these. And then they will be thrown out after that. Alright, then we've obviously got our training top, warm-up top I should say. Got the sponsors on the front. Got the name on the back. So take that every game obviously. Got the white footy shorts, playing away this week, playing at the Rovers, so got the white footy shorts. That's a must or else you look stupid without your footy short. Obviously got me jockeys for after the game when I have a shower. Got my footy jumper, love that. Number 20. Bang bang, take that every week. Then got my towel. Need the towel so you can scrub your toes after a game. And then this is where we get to the interesting stuff. Obviously got your mouth guard. Got to play with the mouth guard because in the practice match this year, the one game I didn't wear my mouth guard, I freaking nearly got knocked out and had a massive hole in my cheek because my tooth took a chunk out of it when I get kneed in the side of the face. Then we've got the real important stuff. Got the hairspray. Need the hairspray to keep the hair out of the eyes when you're playing. Then you got the gel or whatever you call it, clay, I think it is, yeah. Got the clay to put that in your hair if your hair's being a bit annoying. But that's pretty much all I pack in my footy bag. And then this is the pre-game fit. Got the Yarrawonga jumper, got the polo. Wee, hang on, you have to pay for that content. Got the polo underneath, if it gets too hot, I'll take that off. Got the sexy Yarrawonga shorts. We love these. And look at this, guys, career-ending knee injury. I'm so lucky to be playing. That's a grass burn, and I don't know about you guys. Grass burn, worst pain in my life. So lucky I didn't retire after copping that grass burn at training on Thursday night. Nearly thought about hanging up the boots because I was in pain. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready now. But anyway, that's pretty much everything. Now I'm gonna drive into town. I'm gonna get a coffee on the way through. Then I'm gonna go buy a GoPro because hopefully we get a win, and then I can do some post-match interviews with Stevie J and like Gibbo and stuff if it's not too awkward. And yeah, I'll see you all after the game, hopefully after a good win, and hopefully Prime Train doesn't dominate us and beat us. Go Pigeons. Yo! So coming into this game, our ruckman was a laid out Lockout. He's one of our best players, and unfortunately he had a sore back, so he pulled out late and wasn't going to play in this game. But the weather was just perfect. I think it was like 20 degrees and sunny, not a breath of wind. It was a great day to be playing football. Rovers got off to a great start here with a bullet inside 50, and that big man there took a great clunk, and he goes back number 18 and slots one from 48 metres out, and that was a beautiful kick. And here's Prime Train just getting into our captain, Big Lee Masters, one of our, probably our best player actually. Prime's getting up in his face, letting him know about it, which is a bit funny. Look at him go. He's head to head. I love to see that. So here's our chance here. We're going forward. Sam Murray gives me a nice big shove in the back, 2 hands, but the umpire didn't see that or pay it. But he goes to play on here, which he always does. But then Big Willow sees it and smothers it, and then I crumb it, and Gibbo gets out the back. I kick it to space, and he gets a perfect bounce. Look at that bounce. And he goes in and kicks our opening goal. What a way to get him back. We love that. That was huge for the team. He's such a big motivator, so it was good to see him get an early goal. And here's one here. Sam Murray just gets it out of the back, and here's me, just runs through a block there, applying pressure. Get there just enough to put some pressure on him, so he turns it over, and we get it back going the other way. And here's Sam Murray again. He's getting his hands on it early, getting a lot of it, tries to sell a bit of candy, but he actually runs too far. The umpire calls it ran too far. You can hear the commentators in the background saying he's got no right foot, so he had nowhere to go. But then we get another inside 50 here with Whoop going in towards Gibbo, and there he is again. But unfortunately, the clips were cutting in and out, like the recording was bad this week. Gibbo gives the hands off to Matt Casey, and Matt Casey bombs it in, but unfortunately it froze, so you didn't get to see him kick the goal. But Case launched one from about 60 metres out. Here we go here. Rovers kicked a point, then we're on a kick out here. Spills out the back. Geordie gives me a handball, and I pick it up, and I had no one to hand it to, so I just wanted to hold it in. And about 3 of them jump on me, and then that bloke with all the tattoos just pushes my face in the dirt. And Cam Wilson did not like that. He was there to stick up for me, so he got in his face, number 35. And then he was picking on Cam, so I had to go back because he stuck up for me, and then it was on. The crowd was screaming. We were getting into a bit of a blue. And just watch the boys go at it. The boys were getting into it. Like, you see Prime Train come over. Even the runner. Watch the runner coming in, and he shoves our runner because the runner was trying to get the bloke off our bloke. And their runner was trying to fight our runner. It was on. Prime Train's in there. I'm in there. I'm on the ground getting pushed around. It's just a bit of fun, bit of laugh. The siren went, so that was the end of the first quarter. But yeah, the fight definitely wasn't over. The boys are getting into it. Prime's in there, our boys are in there, Coey pushing some blokes around. There's the bloke that started all, number 35 with all them tats. And then it was just on. Our mate Basil's in the Prime's face. I was just trying to split him up because I just wanted to get into our huddle. Trying to split him up there. And then Stevie J's in there. He's had enough of it. He's telling the Wang boys to piss off. And it was on the umpires trying to split him up. But yeah, it was a good old-fashioned little fight. Got us fired up for the rest of the game at least anyway. But after quarter time, I do not know what happened because the live stream just went black. Like the whole game we lost on the YouTube channel. So I couldn't download any more of the footage and break it down for you guys. But luckily for me that I didn't have a great game anyway. I think I had 7 disposals, I think. And I had 2 shots on goal, kicked 2 points. There's one of the shots on goal in Prime Train's vlog that he uploaded. You'll see I absolutely shanked one late in the last quarter, junk time goal. There is other footage out there, but I don't know how to get it. Like, we used to get it posted in a Huddle group chat, but it doesn't get posted there anymore, so I don't know how to find the footage. I need to find a videographer. I might start getting a videographer to come down and video my game, so if this happens, I can still get the footage because that was really disappointing that I lost all of that footage. But yeah, my thoughts on Prime Train after playing against him, he absolutely dominated, to be honest. He had a massive second half. His first half he was alright, but his second half was huge. He kicked 2 goals and had like 20 disposals in the second half. So he played really, really good in the second half. He was definitely not near me at all, so I didn't get to experience what he's like playing on him really. There was a couple stages throughout the game where we were on each other, but I didn't get the pushing and shoving and the in your face like a few of our boys did. But honestly, like, he does that because it gets views. Yes, it comes across like a bit of an idiot, but I see why he does it, because like it does well. Drama gets views, so obviously if it's going to pay his bills, if people are going to watch him be a dickhead, you're going to be a dickhead. Like, he was playing well, he was letting everyone know he was playing well. So fair play to him, I've got nothing wrong with that. We just got to do one better next time we play him and hopefully beat him and don't let him dominate the way he did this time. No, he played really well. We played shithouse. That was probably our worst performance game we've played, so we've got a lot to do for next week's game because we're versing the Wodonga Bulldogs and they're higher than Wang Rovers on the ladder, so statistically they're probably better, but who knows, this year's a crazy year. If you want these game day vlogs, just make sure you're liking and subscribing right now. But I'll play some footage of old Duxie come down to watch he called it the Battle of the YouTubers. So here's an interview with me and Duxie. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. I got up last night, were you? Yeah, I recognise him. What's going on?
Wank TV here with Tim Lawrence, a YouTuber. How good was that game?
Not good for us.
No, but how good was it for the YouTubers games? I mean,
it was a good little clash. They're always
Battle
a good club.
Of the YouTubers.
They're Battle of the YouTubers. Prime Train dominated, going to be honest. Played really well. But yeah, we didn't play our best standard of footy. Had a few boys out, so keen to get back into it next time we play them and hopefully get the job done next time.
Yep. And the BP or Shell, or any other fuel that you go to?
That's a gripping question. I'm more of, is it Anco or whatever? What's the Atco? Ample. I reckon Ample. Yeah, they got a bit of food in there, you know. So a couple meat pies on the way. So
you'll win next week.
Yeah, I think we've got Bulldogs next week, so that'll be a tough game too, Wodonga. They were sitting on top of the ladder before us, and then that'll be a tough game. Hopefully get the win, but we'll see how we go.
And hopefully see more good vlogs from you.
Yeah, well, this week's will be pretty short, I reckon, but yeah, next week.
Why do you say that?
Because I reckon I touched it twice, so yeah, but other than that, hopefully get into it.
All right, there you heard it, thank you.
Thanks, mate.